Hello everyone, my name is Jalil Nourmohammadi. I'm presenting on the behalf of my co-authors. Um, Unfortunately, I couldn't attend at the conference in person, so I'm presenting this video instead. I hope you enjoy this video and find valuable information. Today, I will be discussing our latest projects focused on enhancing language learning through technology. Specifically, we have developed a new English-Azerbaijani parallel corpus that uses the Arabic script. This project aims to bridge the gap in language resource and improve translation accuracy and language education. Let's dive into the details. So let me tell you shortly about language learning and machine translation. Machine translation has modernized language learning and translation specifically by significantly improving translation quality for high resource language. However, despite these technological advancements, many under-resourced languages such as Azerbaijani remain neglected in machine translation landscape. To address this issue, we are introducing a new English-Azerbaijani parallel corpus in Arabic script. This corpus contains over 500,000 sentences aiming to bridge the resource gap and step towards enhancing linguistic resource and improving translation accuracy for under-resourced languages. So, motivation. What is the motivation behind this project? The development of our new English-Azerbaijani parallel corpus is driven by several critical motivations. Firstly, cultural and linguistic preservation is a major motivation. With over 32 million Turks in Iran who speak Azerbaijani as their mother tongue, you can also see Turk population on the map. There is a risk of linguistic assimilation due to the dominance of Persian language. Enhancing technological resources for Azerbaijani language aims to support preservation of this cultural heritage. The next motivation for us is addressing discrimination. Linguistic discrimination affects Azerbaijani speakers who access to education, employment, and social services. According to Noam Chomsky's theories of language development, hindering a child native language to development can obstruct cognitive and education growth. So on this path, we can see obvious discrimination, and we can say that most of non-Persian means Turk, Arab, Kurds, even and Baluch and etc. People has not being educated well. So, historical significance. Turkish language is one of these three major languages of Islamic world. The Turkish language has a rich history with various alphabets used over centuries. Effort to adopt the Arabic alphabet for Turkish texts have a deep historical context and continue to this day. So beyond this specific motivation, there is a broader imperative for research and technological advancement. Finally, the educational impact is significant. So robust language resource improve language learning and educational outcomes. So why not Azerbaijani Latin? Why did we choose to focus on Azerbaijani in Arabic script rather than Latin script? There are several important reasons for this decision. First, the majority of Iranians are familiar with Perso-Arabic script. Children in Iran are taught exclusively in this script until 7th grade. so they are not introduced to Latin letters during this period. This makes Arabic script the more practical choice for educational everyday use in Iran. Additionally, publishing and writing newspaper, books, or other material in Azerbaijani Latin using is prohibited in Iran. Therefore, using Arabic script is not just a practical decision, but a necessary one to ensure that our resource can be legally and widely published. Moreover, focusing on Perso-Arabic script helps preserve older references written in this script. So these factors collectively make Arabic script the more appropriate and effective choice for our parallel corpus, ensuring accessibility, legality, and cultural preservation. So let's take a look at the dataset we created for our project. This table shows details of dataset. Our dataset contains about 548 sentences for both in Azerbaijani in Arabic script and English. We have ensured high accuracy through accurate review. Additionally, there is a TIL corpus that includes data for 22 Turkic languages and nearly 400 languages pairs, with over 300 having development and test sets. Our Azerbaijani to English corpus was initially in Latin script and then converted to the Arabic script using Mirza's system. This conversion was verified by Sumer Nash publishers. So thanks to them, they helped us a lot. If we look statistical analysis of our parallel Azerbaijani English corpus, let me tell you, from now when we are talking about Azerbaijani means Azerbaijani in Arabic script, so just in case. We have 500, as I said, 548,000 sentences, and we almost have 9 million words in Azerbaijani and 11 million more words in English. We have 172,000 vocabulary in Azerbaijani and 83,000 in English. So the development of an empty system. In this study, we introduce a machine translation framework designed to translate English sentences to Azerbaijani, inspired by a well-known transformer research paper. The core of our framework is based on transformer model. First, let me explain in a nutshell. We go from preparing our data, training a model, to evaluating how well it performs. This ensures we get accurate and reliable results for our text processing task. In the data set preparations, we have a data set collection. First, we need a solid data set. Think of it as gathering all text we will need. Then data loading and splitting. Once we have our data set, we load it up and split into pairs. These pairs are the inputs and outputs we will use to teach our models. So we have data processing, normalizing the text, tokenizations, and embeddings. So which is maybe because of time I will not need to go into the details, but I will try to explain model trainings. Now, we use a transformer model which includes several key components I will tell you about in details, but generally. We have input embeddings. This step transform our inputs token into dense vectors, and we have positional encoding, adds information about position of each token in the sequence, and then also we have output embeddings. Finally, we get output embeddings. So we are saving the model, the train model, and in evaluation step, We start by loading our previous saved model, and then we take some test sentences to see how well our model performs. Then this in the model evaluation, which is we evaluate the model's performance using various matrices, and we have generate results, or as output. Finally, we generate the result based on the model's evaluations. So before going to another slide, if I talk about the transformer model, so we have in the transformer model we have encoder, tokenizations, positional encoding, self-attention mechanism, and feed-forward network. We have both for encoder and decoder. So yeah, this is something that popular transformer that as I mentioned. Okay, so in hyperparameters, let's take a closer look at hyperparameters used in machine translation model compared to our ChatGPT-4. So this parameter will be carefully chosen to balance performance and computational efficiency. So trainable parameters. In ChatGPT, we have 1.76 trillion parameters, while our model has just 71 million parameters. And purpose of method. So as you know, ChatGPT for designed for general purposes, whereas our model is specifically for translation tasks. While our model is significantly smaller than ChatGPT-4, it is optimized for a specific task of translating English to Azerbaijani and ensuring that it performs well on this specific application. So let me tell you, I brought GPT-4 here because it was the only application or tools that could translate or let's say understand Azerbaijani in Arabic script. Okay. So now let's look at the statistical analysis of our Azerbaijani English test set corpora. The table provides the details of comparison. This comparison highlights the richness and diversity of our corpus. By having a well-balanced and extensive dataset, we ensure that our machine translation is trained and tested on the robust and comprehensive set of linguistic data, which enhance its accuracy and reliability. Okay, so in the evaluation segment of this study, we employed three distinct automated metrics: GLEU, CHRF, and NIST. So if I tell about these metrics shortly, I would say GLEU is an adoption of the PLEU score specifically tolerated by Google. GLEU was utilized to measure the closeness of our translated sentence to a set of reference sentence. Higher GLEU scores indicates a greater alignment with the reference translations. CHRF, this metric focuses on character level accuracy and fluency. This is particularly significant for Turkic languages like Azerbaijani, which have complex word structure and where mistakes in word forms can greatly change the meaning. So also here, higher value is the better translation quality. And about NIST metrics emphasize the importance of informative content in translation. So the evaluation of our English-Azerbaijani machine translation system using these three metrics offers a multi-factored assessment of translation quality. These metrics demonstrate effectiveness of our corpus in training a robust machine translation system. In comparing our model against GPT-4 using Kartal version 0 test set and United Nations version 1.0 test set, distinct performance pattern emerge across different metrics. So in our case, at least in our data test set, we have better performance than GPT-4, and but in the United Nations test set, our system doesn't work well. Why? The reason it doesn't work well is because the data we have doesn't have that tokens or words of test set in the United Nations dataset. So if we had those tokens as well, so I guess our model would work at least like GPT-4. Yeah. So conclusion: the English-Azerbaijani parallel corpus significantly advances machine translation for under-resourced languages, and our model demonstrates promising results in certain aspects compared to GPT-4, and we are looking for future advancement in multilingual communication and inclusive language education. This is some sample of our website. So like I put just simple word, but there was a small minor error which I put as suggestion suggestion text that I can submit them to have a better translation in future. Yeah. So future research. For future research, we plan to extend our work to translate the UN corpus. Probably you know about the UN corpus. This is around 23 million sentences which is published publicly in UN website and United Nations website, so you can see it. And it has over 1 million unique English words, and so it would have over 1 million unique Azerbaijani words as well. This ambitious expansion aims to enhance the depth and breadth machine translation for Azerbaijani, significantly enriching linguistic resource and improving translation accuracy for this unrepresented language. So why I'm saying that we will be able to do it, because we have a lot of people who are very motivated to work on this research, and I hope to make it ready as soon as possible. By incorporating the extensive data from UN corpus, we hope to achieve substantial advancement in multilingual communication and inclusive language education. So this project will further our goal of developing robust and effective machine translation system that cater the unique needs of diverse linguistic communities. We are excited about the potential impact of this work and look forward to contributing to future of language technology educations. I have one more thing to tell. So I have also, we are in the process of establishing the Kartal NGO in Poland in the near future. Our organization is dedicated to support and educating underprivileged children, providing them with resource and opportunity they need to succeed. I will invite all of you to join our organization and assist us in our mission. So your involvement, support can make a significant difference in the lives of many children. Together we can toward creating a brighter future through education and empowerment. Thank you for your attention and for considering these invitations. So please let me know if you have any question. Thank you very much.